On this episode, I'll be unboxing Rebirth of Mothra 3 from Mondo Deathwaltz. Let's cue the music. Hello and welcome to the show. This is a long time coming. These Rebirth of Mothra records were teased on the back of Obi strips on Mondo Deathwaltz Toho releases for what seemed like forever. And now we finally have the third one. I'm excited to have it in my hands, and I think we're going to just get to it. Again, for those of you that have been watching this show for any length of time, my first unboxing was Rebirth of Mothra 1. That was my first ever unboxing. Like, that's what we did. And as you know, these are shiny. These are real shiny. And so I have the blinds closed as tight as I can behind me, but I could already see flares coming through. So we're going to see how this turns out because of all the reflective surfaces. Again, if you want a closer look at this, head over to Instagram.com/cuethemusicpodcast, and I'll be posting close-up pictures of it. The last time we did this, I found a system that helped me shoot the record without getting my reflection in it. It takes a little bit of more extra time than the normal ones, but that's what I'm going to do. But here's something that I think I'm going to do from now on, from this unboxing forward, is when I do the posts for the records, that'll be my review. So in the unboxings, between the time I unbox and stop doing the unboxing, like, I don't listen to the record. So what I'm going to do from now on is, if you follow me at Instagram.com/cuethemusicpodcast, you'll see the pre-image of this. Usually I set it up maybe back there on the wall that it's coming. There's a teaser image. Then there's the image where you see me like this. Hey, I'm doing an unboxing. This is the album artwork. And then after that, I do the pictures, the up-close pictures of it. That will now be a review that I'll type out and post to Instagram. That'll be after I've listened to it and give you a full review. So if you want a review, it's not going to be a video of review here on the YouTube channel, but it will be a review that you can read over on Instagram. So if I crosses across my face enough times. So let's get into it. I'm very excited for this. I've really been enjoying the music on these. I listened to them more than I thought I would, because, again, I'm not a huge fan of the Rebirth of Mothra movies. I need to revisit them, though. But I do know that Rebirth of Mothra 3, back when I did the Kaiju podcast, was my favorite of the three films. So, that being said, I'm very excited for this one. Again, artwork by Florian Bertmer, who's done all three. And the set is, oh man, this really looks nice. The set is so shiny. And I gotta say, like, let's take a look at this. Even if I take this out of the plastic now, you're probably actually going to get more reflection. So what I do, this is a tip for anybody that wants to take pictures of their album cover. Shoot it at an angle to where you don't have any sort of reflection. It's a pretty good shot right there. And then in Photoshop, manipulate it so it's a square. It works pretty good. I did it for the last one, and I think it worked out tight. This is some great artwork. We have Obi strip notes from Charlie Brigden, who is over on Twitter and Instagram. I'll pop his user info right there. Give him a follow. I'm sure he would love your support. So as I mentioned, artwork by Florian Bertmer. Toshiyuki Watanabe did the score. Did the score to the other two. I think my favorite music is the sort of secondary Mothra theme that's on the first album. It's so good. The music in these are so good. Spencer, who was on the show not too long ago, Spencer Hickman, was talking about these scores and how they remind him of like Amblin movies. And he really got me to turn a corner on this series. I'm looking at the record right now. It's in perfect shape. So thank you, Mondo Deathwaltz. The front is a purple Dagora, I believe. Or Desgadora? Dagora. Maybe if I read Charlie's liner notes, I'll get that. If you want to put this on your Discogs want list, there you go. Or you could add it to your collection. There is that. So I am ready to pop this open because I only know what the front looks like. I don't know what the gatefold looks like. And I believe... Do I remember? I don't remember what color the vinyl is. Does it say on here? It just says Mosura Wings vinyl. So I don't remember which color this was. Now, before we get going, before I open this, there's one more thing on the back that I want to talk about. It's what's coming soon. So according to this, what's coming soon is Rodan, which I already have on order. Godzilla vs. Mechagodzilla 2. I also have that on order. And Godzilla 2000, which has not been announced yet. This is the first time I'm seeing Godzilla 2000. I think. I might have done it on the last one. But I did order 3 Toho movies, 3 Godzilla movies, I think, from the Mondo site last month. And I'm excited to get those. Shout out to Mondo for putting those out. Rodan, the one that they were supposed to release on Godzilla Day, but it got delayed a little bit, which was Godzilla versus Mothra, Battle for Earth. Is that the subtitle? Battle for Earth? That one, and then Godzilla GMK, giant all out monsters attack. Cannot wait. And if you want to know more about that Mothra cover, head over to the interview I did with the artist of that cover, Henry Abrams, who was kind enough to join me before the artwork was unveiled and discuss his work on the film or on the soundtrack. It was a fun interview, and I look forward to more of Henry's artwork in the future. I'm being really careful with this because it's got this sort of foil artwork, and I don't want to rub against it. If there's a better way to do this, I'm just using this knife. I used to use an X-Acto knife, but those are dangerous, and I can't be doing unboxing videos and slicing things at the same time. I just can't be trusted. So, oh boy. And another thing, I've seen people do unboxings with wearing white gloves and stuff, which totally makes sense for a set like this because it is this foil surface. And as soon as I touch this happened with Looper as well. They have a foil on that one. My fingerprints are all over it. And to be honest, I'm not at the point where I'm super precious about my record collection. I'm in it for the music. I've mentioned that before. So I don't really mind getting my fingerprints on this. I just washed my hands, though, before this unboxing. And here's the art. Yeah, it's reflective. This Obi strip, the color is just wonderful. I really like the design of this Obi strip. I don't know who does the Obi strip layouts. I don't think it says who does the Obi strip layouts. But lately, with the Toho ones, they've been fantastic. The colors have been great. I really like the Matango one. If you get a chance, look at that Matango one, where they use the little Toho Godzilla emblems on the back for the upcoming projects. So that's what's coming up. Rodan, Godzilla vs. Mechagodzilla 2, and Godzilla 2000. I already have Godzilla vs. Mechagodzilla 2. You can read, or you could watch that right here on the channel. I got that one at Comic-Con, and then Rebirth of Mothra 2 I got at Designer Con. If you want, I can focus in on here, and you could read Charlie's writing. Again, give him a follow on social media. There you go. If you could just pause that. I'm shooting these 4K now, so just look at the text. Don't look at my fingernails, even though, no, now that I brought it up. So here's the cover. Let's take a look at the gatefold. This is the first time I'm seeing it, and it is, wow. Okay, here we go. Let's angle it. So it looks like Ghidorah or Des Ghidorah. Is it Dagora? I forget. I should have watched this again. My hard drive is broken. Versus, I believe, and this is, I mean, God, I should have watched it. Lion Mothra. It's the Speedy Mothra. But look at this artwork. It's terrific. And again, if you want to see everything on my shelf, there you go. There you go. So this is terrific art. Wonderful. This gatefold, beautifully done. Man, this is probably the best packaging that I've ever received from Mondo. This is like perfect packaging. I got number 1841, which it says right there. You can focus in on that. And let's take a look at what's inside. We don't have any liner notes, but that's okay. I'm keeping my Obi strip, and I could read Charlie's writing elsewhere. Let's start by doing this. Here's side A, 33 RPM, Rebirth of Mothra 3, and much like it's very uniform with the other Mothra releases, they have the gatefold art as the center art. So I think this one's blue and yellow. Was the last one blue and yellow? Oh, this is like a blue and clear. Wow. Wow, look at this. It's like a transparent clear with blue streaks. This is really, really pretty. It might be my favorite of the three. Mondo, I mean, let me know if we have any Rebirth of Mothra fans in here that have been collecting this. This might be my favorite. I've been really enjoying white and clear vinyl lately. I don't know why. I guess I just don't see them enough. But as far as like splatters go, there's not too much orange in it. There's a couple of orange spots you can see on the back here, kind of towards Mothra's head. But this blue, it matches the Obi strip like perfectly. Let's take a look. It's like pretty much the same blue. This is wonderful. And I'm going to say, these Rebirth of Mothra records have been sort of on the back of all the Deathwaltz Obi strips for a while now. And I was afraid, I was like, well, I'm going to be a completist when it comes to Toho, and I don't like those movies. But the Florian's artwork on that first Rebirth of Mothra was so amazing. I'm like, screw it, I'm going to get it. And I'm glad I did, because the music is wonderful. I need to rewatch these. I really need to rewatch these. But just look at that. I mean, come on. Any Toho fan would love to have this. I want to thank Mondo, Deathwaltz, Spencer, Mo, everybody who was involved with making this trilogy happen. Thank you so much for putting the time and effort into releasing these Godzilla Toho stuff. Maybe next time don't release 3 in one day, because that was a real atomic fire breath to my wallet. But I don't care now, because it's my birthday coming up in a couple weeks, and I've already gotten all kinds of gift cards from Mondo. So I'm not going to miss out on any future Toho releases. So I say, you know what? Go ahead, Mondo, Deathwaltz, Spencer, Mo, and everybody over there, Brandon, release them all. Release them all. I'm ready. My gift cards are ready, and I want to thank my mom for getting me birthday gift cards early. I mean, this wasn't part of it. She's probably going to get the next Mondo release, but Thank you so much. Thank you for joining me. It's been fun. If they're still available, go ahead and grab the Rebirth of Mothra series. They look great on your shelf. They stand out because of the spine, which I didn't show you guys. The spines are just like, they just pop up off your shelf. So this is wonderful. Thank you for joining. Tell your friends about the show. I'm going to take off. I'm going to go listen to this, do a review on Instagram.com/Cue the Music Podcast. And until next time, I'll catch you on the flip side. Bye.